Today, the angels open before you the book of secrets of your love. They say that the person you love stands among those who judge him. And yet, he chooses you, regardless of their words. They see the scene, when at a family gathering someone dared to say, "Why her? She's too old. She doesn't suit you." But he did not lower his head. Instead, he stood up, his voice trembled, and his eyes shone with the light of truth. He answered, "She is my only one, my destiny." No one asked you for permission. Your angels whisper that this moment was a trial by fire, and he passed it without hesitation. You have endured many words, but he never allowed them to fall upon your heart. The angels say, every word of criticism bounces off him like an arrow off a shield, for within him grows a love that cannot be extinguished. You see, criticism is not punishment. It is confirmation that your love has the power to change everything. People fear what they do not understand. But he is not afraid. The angels see how often, in solitude, he thinks, "Let them say what they want. Her touch is worth all their opinions." At the marketplace, among neighbors, you heard the whispers, "Look, she's older, and he is young. This won't last." But your angels laugh at this, for they know it will last for all eternity. Your love is not a trend, not a coincidence. It is a written destiny that even 1,000 voices cannot silence. He understood long ago that by defending you, he is defending himself. For your name and his soul have been woven together in a heavenly plan. At night, when he lies down to sleep, the angels see him touch his chest and whisper in silence, "Let no one hurt her. She is my path to the light." And you feel that although the outside world tries to divide you, the invisible wings of angels continue to shield you both. For many, it is a scandal. But for heaven, it is a celebration. For God and the angels rejoice when someone loves beyond judgment. You are called too old, unsuitable. But in his eyes, you are the only woman who carries the glow of eternity. Your angels see that the way he looks at you is like a prayer. In it, there is no shame, no fear. There is only admiration. And you know that although it sometimes hurts that others don't understand you, in his arms you always find the proof. Love is stronger than criticism. The angels say, "Your name is written on his heart in golden letters. It cannot be erased by a word or by gossip." He carries your photo in his phone, showing it to friends without a hint of shame. That is his answer to every whisper behind his back. And although there will still be trials, although you will still hear words heavy as stones, your angels say, "Do not worry." From every battle he will emerge as the defender of your soul. And you, listening to this message, feel relief. Because it is not you who must fight. He has already chosen, and the angels are witnesses to that choice. Your angels reveal another scene. Friends tried to pull him away from you, saying, "Think again. You could have someone younger, prettier, an easier path." But he calmly replied, "I am not looking for easy. I am looking for true." And I found her. Those words rang in the spiritual world like a bell driving away darkness. For heaven rejoices when someone chooses with the heart and not with the eyes of the crowd. The angels say his courage is like wings. Even if the whole world conspired, he would lift your love above the clouds. He knows you endure the looks, the whispers, sometimes the silence of those closest to you. That is why he takes the weight upon himself, so your heart does not bleed in loneliness. Your angels see that in private conversations he says, "You don't understand. She is not my past, she is my future." Sometimes, when you walk together down the street, you hear half words, biting comments. But then he squeezes your hand tighter, as if to say, "You are safe. Nothing will break us." The angels remind you that true love is always put to the test. But those trials are only proof that your hearts matter more than opinions. He does not back down. Even if at the family table someone shouts it is a disgrace. He rises and defends your name like a knight guarding a sacred banner. Your angels whisper that every such moment is a seal. A seal heaven imprints upon your bond, making it stronger. Even in quiet moments, when doubt wants to touch your heart, he brings you proof of love. A look, a gesture, a word full of faith. The angels show an image. You sit together in a cafe. Someone looks mockingly, but he kisses you in front of everyone, as if to shout to the world, "She is my woman." Yes, there are moments when tears run down your cheeks. But the angels say, these are not tears of weakness. They are tears of cleansing, for his love still dries them with a kiss. He is not ashamed of your age, your story, your past. He sees in you the beauty of the soul that others lack the courage to see. And that is why the angels say his choice was written long ago. Even before you met, destiny was shaping that decision. He patiently endures criticism because he knows it is only a shadow against a great light. And that light is you, his beloved. The angels say, your name is spoken in heaven together with his, and no human criticism can separate that. You feel that his presence is your protection, and he feels that your love is his strength. That is why you move forward together, even when others turn their backs. Every attack, every whisper, every attempt to divide you only forges your bond. What was meant to break has become the foundation. Your angels proclaim, do not fear, for if a man endures the storm for you, it means heaven has placed him by your side forever. And today this message comes so that you may believe your love is not a mistake. It is a blessing, confirmed by the defense he gives you. The angels reveal a scene in which you sit quietly, listening as others try to undermine your worth. And then he takes your hand and says, enough, she is my home. In that moment, heaven trembled, for the truth was revealed. You are not his passing choice, you are his destiny. People may say that the age difference is an obstacle, but the angels laugh. Can time break souls that met in eternity? He knows that your hair, your experience, your features are the marks of history, and it is precisely that history he fell in love with. The angels say that when someone tries to shame him, inside he repeats, I am not ashamed of her. I am proud she is mine. Perhaps family tried to arrange his life according to their plans, but your angels show how he turned away and walked his own path, the path to you. He knows that happiness does not lie in the acceptance of the crowd, but in the presence of that one person who gives him peace. The angels see your evening. You sit together at the table. He pours you tea, and the world outside may shout, but inside there is only silence and love. That is why he endures criticism, because every wound from the outside is healed in your gaze. Heaven says that your heart had long been wounded by opinions, but now by his side it has become a fortress. When someone at work jokes, when someone in the family whispers, he does not lower his head. He says aloud, this is my woman. I love her. End of conversation. And the angels sing a song of joy, for such courage is rare. He does not run, he does not hide. He proclaims your love as truth. Your soul has long waited for this moment, the moment when someone would stand against the world and say, I choose her. And that moment has come. That is why the angels say you can rest. You can breathe easier, for you no longer fight alone. Once you believed you were too much or not enough. But now he shows you that you are exactly what his soul longed for. This is the reason why criticism has no power. Because he has already decided. And the decision of the heart is an eternal signature. Your angels repeat, love that can stand in defense is love that is blessed. And soon you will see how even those who judged you will have to admit that your love endures, because it is protected by the light of heaven. Heaven reveals to you today, do not doubt. He does not suffer because of criticism. He would suffer without you. That is why he endures everything, so he can hold you in his arms. And you may repeat in your heart, if he chose me, then heaven chose me too. Your angels show that in the future a day will come when the critics will fall silent, for they will see that the love they mocked has survived and blossomed. Then it will not be he who explains himself, but them. Their words will prove to be an empty echo against your bond. He knows that criticism hurts, but he would rather bear the pain of the world than the pain of losing you. That is his daily choice. The angels see him praying in silence. Let heaven give me strength to always protect her, even if everyone else stands against us. And heaven listens because his love is sincere. That is why the angels send you this message today. Your heart need no longer ask, "Is he ashamed?" The answer is no. He is proud to stand by your side. Heaven reminds you, love that survives the trial of human judgment is love blessed by the archangels themselves. He knows that in you, he has found more than a woman. He has found his soul, his harbor, his light. That is why, when someone laughs at you both, he does not stay silent. He answers, and his words burn like a fire that cannot be extinguished. Your angels see that his heart is ready for every sacrifice. For him, love for you is greater than reputation, status, or opinions. He has chosen you above the world, and every day he chooses again. Heaven says, if someone carries you in his heart against the crowd, it means his soul was written together with yours in the book of destiny. You too were prepared for this moment. All the wounds, all the lonely hours, they were steps so you could truly value this defense. And now, as he stands before you, unashamed of your age, your story, your past, the angels proclaim, "This is the love of your life. Fear no more the gossip. Fear no more the looks. For your angels surround you with a cloak of light that no one can pierce. And his hand, entwined with yours, is the seal that together you will withstand every human judgment. In the end, it is not the opinions of people that matter, but what is written in heaven. And there, only one truth is written. You two are destined for each other. Your angels end this message with the words, "He endures criticism because he loves, and love that endures all things never ends." So take this truth into your heart. And from this day on, let every gesture of his be for you the proof that you are a blessing that cannot be denied.